We've always been fascinated by characters from comic books and films who possess extraordinary traits. But it's not just in fiction that we find unique individuals. These are rather odd people in real life, and whether each is admirable or not is debatable. Before we start, if you'd like to enter the realm of one of the most interesting people in the world, then make sure to click that subscribe button so you can fill your brain with daily facts.
Amazing!
Number 10. Natasha Kina. One of Superman's signature abilities is X-ray vision. It allows him to see through opaque objects without fail. But did you know a girl from Russia also possesses a similar capability? Meet Natasha Kina, a girl from Saransk, Russia, who is able to scan through bodies of patients so accurately that she has been able to diagnose patients as well as doctors and tests combined. Because of this, she was given the moniker, the girl with X-ray eyes. And the fact that her skill doesn't involve radiation is nothing short of amazing. There are those, however, who remain unconvinced and think that she may be using cold reading, a suggestive technique used by astrologers and fortune tellers. While there are skeptics who doubt her, a lot of people still believe her, so much that she has a growing number of followers, and it even includes other medical practitioners, and that's saying something. Number 9. Karen Overhill. Are you familiar with the film Split? It's a thriller that stars James McAvoy as a person who has 23 distinct personalities. There is a real-life counterpart, and while she doesn't have quite as many personalities, she still has 17 extremely unique personas living inside her. This is a woman with the pseudonym Karen Overhill, and she suffers from split personality disorder, whereby there's a lack of connection in her thoughts, memories, feelings, actions, or sense of identity. Her different selves were born after several traumatic events in her life, as if to protect her. She had experienced abuse from a sadistic cult led by her father and her grandfather, no less. She was jabbed with needles in her abdomen, pierced with coat hangers, and was even raped by an elderly relative at a young age. Some of her personalities include Jensen, an 11-year-old boy who fought back against her rapist, Claire, a 7-year-old girl who sent a help note to their therapist, Dr. Bear, and Holden, a 34-year-old man who is charged with protecting all the other personalities. Number 8. Alex Liang. When we talk about the X-Men, one of the first that come to our minds is Charles Xavier. He had powerful psychic powers that allowed him to manipulate other people's minds. But would you believe me if I say someone real had almost similar skills? Renowned mindbender Alex Liang is a great mentalist in his own right. He has incredible hypnotism that could rival even the great Professor X himself. Before he underwent surgery, he hypnotized himself, placing him in a trance state. In this state, he was able to go through an operation without the need for anesthetic. And the most unbelievable part is that he was fully conscious through it all. He could hear his bones cracking, see the surgeons working with saws and other tools, and could feel them pulling on him. Lastly, his vital signs were all stable and constant the whole time. Now, can Charles do that? I highly doubt it. Number 7. Sada Oma Bharati. Religion is a powerful thing, as it can make us do incredible things. Some of us go the extra mile to show our devotion, but no one can come close to Sada Oma Bharati. Bharati is considered a prominent religious figure in Hinduism, and this is because he decided to raise his right hand to the heavens, permanently. He started doing this in 1973 and has never put his arm down since. He says it's in honor of the Hindu deity Shiva and is his way of protest for world peace. Strangely enough, he has followers that share in his one-handed salute to Shiva. Talk about influence. Of course, putting your arm up without putting it down ever takes a toll. His right arm has already atrophied, and as such it is held up without effort. His nails have also curled around his fingers and have never been trimmed. If you are looking for an extreme act of religiosity, this is it. Number 6. Romario dos Santos Alves. One of the most easily recognizable heroes in the Marvel Universe is the Incredible Hulk. More than his green skin, he is well known for his seemingly limitless strength and gargantuan muscles. One person tried to copy his body, but it failed miserably. Brazilian bodybuilder Romario dos Santos Alves had big muscles, but he didn't want to stop there. He wanted to go further, much further. In his desire to achieve a Hulk-like physique, he decided to inject synthol, a cocktail of oil, alcohol, and painkillers, so that his biceps could get even larger. But the pursuit to 25-inch biceps comes with danger. It made his muscles similar to inflated rocks, and doctors could either amputate his arms or cut his muscles out. Fortunately, doctors found an option to just remove the synthol segments. I'm pretty sure that's the last of the substance abuse. Number 5. Michelle Kopke and Kathy Jung. Women have always obsessed about having an hourglass figure. Many have truly done everything to achieve this, but nobody can come close to Michelle Kopke and Kathy Jung. What do they have in common? They have ridiculously small waists. They both continuously wore a corset for years. Kopke started at a 25-inch waistline, and she has already achieved a 16-inch waist. Apparently, she's not yet satisfied, as she's aiming to get to 15 inches. Well, even if she were to get to 15 inches, she'd be too late because it has already been done by the Queen of Hearts, Kathy Zhou. Zhou has vital body measurements of 39, 15, 39, thanks to her tight lacing. That's 24 inches less than her bust and hips. Imagine that proportion. And the thing is, she's still thinking of going for another inch less. The lengths women would go to achieve such tiny waist is unbelievable. Number 4. Liang Zhaojian. Having two horns is the characteristic look of the devil. Having a large one, on the other hand, is somehow associated with the mythical unicorn. This is how Liang Zhaojian got her nickname. Zhaojian was given the moniker Unicorn Woman because of a 5-inch horn that sprouted from her head. This lady from Sichuan, China initially just had a small black mole on her head, and then suddenly it split open and the horn started to grow. Wang Zhaozhan, Zhaojian's son, said that he accidentally knocked off the horn as he was washing her hair, but then a new horn came back and it grew rapidly. The doctors diagnosed it as a cutaneous horn and could be removed via surgery. However, her health and age was the biggest concern. The family has been considering other options, especially because she has been complaining of a pain in the horn area that wakes her up from sleep. It even bleeds from time to time, which is rather concerning. Number 3. Tai Niao. Have you ever experienced not having enough sleep? When you wake up, you feel tired and cranky, you just want to go back to bed? Tai Niao, however, is a big exception. You see, this Vietnamese national can still carry out his normal day-to-day duties, such as carry several pounds of pig feed and farm normally like others. But that's not the incredible part. He hasn't slept for 42 years and counting, not even a quick shut-eye. Niao said that he started experiencing sleepless nights after he had a fever in 1973. From that point on, he's not been able to fall asleep, and not even sleeping pills nor traditional medicine can help him. And no, even liquor can't get him a good night's rest. The surprising thing though is despite not being able to sleep, he is perfectly healthy. Aside from feeling like a plant without water because of sleep deprivation, he seems okay. He's just one big scientific puzzle. Number 2. Sanju baguette. People say that twins have an undeniable bond. They have a strange connection with one another that not even science can explain. But for Sanju Baguette, he had more than a strange connection. He was carrying his twin inside him. Baguette was a farmer in India who lived his whole life with a huge stomach, making him look like he was pregnant. Because of this, he was teased a lot by other villagers. Then the fateful day came in 1999 when he had difficulty breathing due to his big stomach. He was rushed to the Tata Memorial Hospital for emergency surgery where they made a shocking discovery. The surgeon initially thought it was an overgrown tumor, but then when they opened Baguette up, they found something truly bizarre. Limb after limb came out, and then they realized it was his twin. It's since become known as the odd condition called fetus in fetus. His twin was leeching off him, and had they not operated on him, he would have died. Immediately after surgery, Baguette felt better and he was able to breathe normally. He is now living a normal life, but still gets teased occasionally. After all, he did have a child inside him. If you made it this far, I'm going to bet you enjoyed this video, so why not subscribe? We upload amazing, fact-filled list videos daily. Also, make sure to click that bell icon to stay updated, or you'll regret missing out on some amazing knowledge that could have filled your brain. Now let's get back to it. Number 1. Maurice Thule. Have you watched the recent Netflix film Gerald's Game? If you have, then you know about Raymond Andrew Jobert, a creepy-looking man that Jessie saw while she was handcuffed in a remote lake house. While he is a fictional character, did you know his condition is very real? It is called acromegaly, a disease that Maurice Thule also had. What happens is that a tumor in the pituitary gland causes bones to thicken to abnormal proportions. The result? Grossly enlarged head, chest, hands, and feet appear. That's enough to cause a noticeable transformation from an angelic-looking boy into a ghastly beast. But Raymond Andrew Jobert isn't the only fictional character associated to Thule. Thule himself was a fascinating man and a professional wrestler, better known by his ring name, the French Angel. He was famously thought to be the inspiration for DreamWorks' Shrek, the big green ogre that became an unlikely hero in the animated film. While they don't share the green color, they both have striking similarities. Just look at their photos side by side and you'll see what I mean. Which person did you find the most unusual? Is there a specific person that you feel should have been on this list? Let me know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to remain in the loop for all things amazing. Thanks for watching!